I was really waiting for somebody to actually like be behind the wheel or actually drive it, do a day in the life. And it looks like that Friday Adventure Club has done a video driving Amazon's electric delivery vehicle, Rivian EDV, electric delivery vehicle. Okay, that makes sense. I wanted to react to this because I'm interested in this thing. I want them to come to the commercial market because I want to be able to buy one of these delivery trucks. I mean, it's not like you ever see people driving around like a UPS truck for fun, but I would love to purchase one of these because from the initial review from 4 Auto Reviews, it looked pretty cool. If you haven't seen it already, I would say go there, go to 4 Auto Reviews on TikTok. It's pretty cool. I like it. I think it's pretty nice. Personally, I've been seeing FedEx electric vehicles all over town. I don't know if it doesn't look like the Rivian. I don't know what kind of company it is, but I'd be interested to do a video on that one as well, and to see who produces that car and to see like what the difference in benefits and what the difference in range and features and all that stuff would be from the Rivian onto that other FedEx vehicle. All right, so let's dive right in.
We're in the EDV today. Got our little key fob.
That key fob's pretty lit. I like it a lot. It looks almost like an elongated AirPod case, but that's pretty cool. I expected it to be like the world's worst key, like how Mercedes-Benz has had the same god-awful key for God knows how long, and it's that same like Dodge Charger key. But how does this look better than that? But anyways, I mean, I like it, and I love the blue. Amazon Prime Blue is a really nice blue, so that's really nice.
Also, it's really nice that there's 2 sets. In the normal cargo vans, there's only 1 set. In the back here, the shelves actually fold up and down. So like I have the dolly right there. I can just fold up the shelf and that's plenty of room.
So, I mean, initially off the back, this looks way less congested than like when I've seen the inside of a UPS truck, when I've seen the inside of a FedEx truck. That might just be because there's not as many packages, or maybe because Amazon hasn't put their own racking in it yet. Maybe this is just what Rivian produced and they're gonna produce their own add-ons and accessories. I'm not sure, but it's really spacious from what it looks like. And it doesn't look like that long of a delivery vehicle, but it looks really, really spacious. And I love the look. I really would love, like I would love for these to come to the commercial market because the amount of things you can do, like if the Snap-on trucks started being these Rivian EVs, that'd be like incredible. Bringing these to the commercial market, now you're taking away some of the overhead and cost of businesses that run off of that of the back of a car. Like what if you do a pet washing business, you cut hair in the back? I don't know. I just see a lot of possibilities with this because I just really love it. And I'm really somebody who likes driving something that's not really traditional, like all around. Like for me, I would daily drive a Tesla Semi all day long, and I would 100% daily drive this. I would probably put seats in it, make premium Rivian delivery vehicles. So now you do take from those Sprinters, those Mercedes Sprinters that people make luxe versions of. This has plenty of room to do that. I think that there's a lot of possibility for that there. And some rapper somewhere will little dirt stain or little be nasty, but that they're gonna do it.
This step is awesome. It's super grippy. All right, we're loaded up and ready to go.
I know a lot of people work in UPS, and they have also said that like those drivers, there's a lot of times where those metal steps on the UPS cars, you could cut your leg, get a nasty cut on them. You slip in the rain if you don't have the right shoes, and that looks really grippy, real tactile. So that's going to really keep this guy from hurting himself if he works in a snowy or wet climate. It's just that Plasti-Dip plastic, or that primer plastic all around, but it gives it a nice sleek look.
I have a weird route today, so I'm not even close to full, but you can kind of already get an idea of how much stuff you can fit in here. Top shelf, middle shelf.
I think it's really cool that as soon as they announced that these were going to be rolling out, they are rolling them out. They are in the roads. They are ready to go. They are doing what they got to do. Engines. I love a gas-powered car. Nothing will ever replace that for me, no matter how good an electric vehicle is. Nothing will ever replace like EM1 Honda Civic or Camaro ZL1 or a Chevelle SS. All those timeless, just these timeless cars, or these exciting cars. A C6, Z06, a 1967 Ford Fastback. Like nothing replaces these things. But I think what is impressive is that the turnaround on electric vehicles when it comes to rollout and delivery, or premiere and delivery, as opposed to just some stuff like maybe the Cybertruck and the Tesla Roadster, which have seen a lot of pushback. But we're really getting into the straightaway of electric vehicles just churning out projects. As soon as they say, hey, this is coming, then it's out. Hyundai's like the Ioniq 6 is out, here it is. The Ioniq 5, here it is.
Changer, this door right here. You're driving, you get up, get those packages, and you're out the door. And you're out the door.
That door is cool though. Like I love that. Like if that should be like how they revolutionize like doors on RVs and
Synced. So instead of using this delivery device, I can just use this. Now I can use this or
not to mention, how did Rivian make a better steering wheel for their electric vehicle than the Prius did for the brand new 2023 Prius XLE, and how most vehicles don't even make a good enough looking steering wheel like this one in their flagship vehicles.
That's a charger. I've had my personal phone on there. This is my work phone. It has a little bit thicker case. It doesn't work, but that's okay. I'll just charge my personal phone. It's crazy. All the alarms, like look, there's a person right there and it just let me know. Let's see how this thing does at parking.
But the thing is too, is that like, you know, as a delivery driver, I feel like there's a huge level of stress when it comes to just the fact that it's like, you know, just like if you're a semi-truck driver, which I also, you know, love about the Tesla Semi coming back, is that you're eliminating a lot of levels of distraction. You're eliminating a lot of levels of like tension in the vehicle because, you know, in UPS vehicles, FedEx cars, there's a lot of different products that are in there, whether it's radios or sensors or, you know, all these different things that allow you to do your job or allow for the job to track you doing your job. Now that's all onboarded onto one main system, onto one screen or one GPU, along with, you know, just like the Tesla Semi, it's like it's all onboarded onto one system. It's one central area. It's just one iPad and that's installed into your car. I'm gushing. I know that like I hate on so many new vehicles, but I love like just the design and the simplicity and the minimalism of this, because there's something that can be said about being able to just do that job like in just a straightforward motion.
Interesting little fact. This is the key fob. There's only 2 buttons.
I love how the key fob, now that I look at another angle of it, just looks like a fire stick.
Here's my next one. If I press that and then press start, there you go. And it pops up on this. It's a tiny bit slow to update.
Yeah, like I said, it's just a software thing. It'll continue to update, it'll continue to improve. And even then, it's like, at least it eliminates him having to have his phone in his hand or his work phone on some kind of like mount or whatever. Now he's got to take that down, like up and down, put that on. And you see that with like even USPS drivers that don't maybe know their route or whatever. It's like, it's just about eliminating distractions and eliminating like human error.
I'm back here looking for my oversized packages. I forget who it's for. And right there, I can see the address. So before you'd have to pull out your phone, check your phone, you can just literally get out of the chair, come back here, take a look at the screen, and you can see what the address is that you're looking for. So that's one feature I really like, is this big old light bar that goes all the way around.
The wraparound light bar is a really great piece of like just simple technology. I mean, why nobody else has done it in a delivery vehicle or why they just haven't added that as a design choice is beyond me, but I think it's really nice. Like makes it look super modern. It makes it look, you know, modern and futuristic, but it also serves a purpose of being maximally visible because terrain changes at a moment's notice, you know, for any of these vehicles, like your big city, your desert, your snow, your this, your that. You want, especially the height of the vehicle, to be an advantage of visibility. So now no matter what kind of area you're in, you're delivering, this light bar is an assistant no matter where the delivery vehicle ends up at.
Here's a door handle, press this, and it unlocks the door, and then you still have to like hold it and open it. Oh my gosh, like that. I've been having so much trouble with that today.
Yeah, so for the door, Teslas have the same issue where the latch isn't as like responsive, and even the computer, like the computerized button, isn't always 100% accurate. But just like with Tesla, how they've done with the Model X with the Falcon doors and what they've done with the Model S with the retractable handles, and from the inside as well as it just being a button, is that they will continue to improve. So this vehicle in 2 months or even after this video is probably going to be retrofitted with another handle or with another switch that allows it to just respond better, or just connect or just the connectivity of that sensor that allows you to know, it's like, hey, he's trying to get out of the car. You know what I mean? Because it's all electronic. It's not mechanical. It's not when he hits that switch, a lever pulls. It's just when he hits that switch, it sends a signal. So
Easy. Amazon. Thank you. Thanks. Nice.
Like, I'd get a lot of delivery packages from Amazon delivered to my previous job, and they would always just like kind of just burst in and kind of throw the packages, or they'd burst in and we'd just be like, hey, like you just leave it by the front door, you know, because they just kind of, they'd burst in like guns a-blazing, and they'd just stand there. And I tell them like, oh, hey, like, you know, you could just leave it right there, you just set it down. And then like, I'm just like, I tell them set it down on the floor, but then they go way further into the office and then set it down at like, not even the first desk, but like another desk. So I'm just like, wait, okay, then why did you even wait for me to like tell you where to put it? Like if you just said Amazon, I'm like, then I mean, maybe just, you know, like how he did, he just says Amazon and just set it immediately down. But I don't know, maybe he's just maybe more professional, or he's just like, hey, you know what? I want to do really good at this job. I don't want any complaints. I don't want any issues. I'm going to go like maybe a little bit above and beyond. I don't know if that's a part of the culture, but that's definitely not what I've experienced. Like they just kind of take the initiative. Amazon, I'm gonna leave this here. You know, it's kind of more of like fling it out your front door.
It's weird that the lights never turn off. I guess it's electric, so.
I love that the lights never turn off. There's just something that that I've really hated about daytime running lights because we've had daytime running lights for, my 2005 Corolla has daytime running lights. It's not nice, it's not LEDs, but it has daytime running lights.
Look how many more of these guys there are. First time in the Rivian van, I was so pumped to drive this thing. I actually saw one for the first time probably like 2 years ago when I first started working at Amazon. Our old station was where they kept the prototypes like super early on in like 2020 in this caged area with black tarps around it. You knew there was something in there, but
that's super cool. So he's known about these for a little while, and I think that it's really cool that we're replacing a lot of menial labor, a lot of human error with just electric, what could be done through electric vehicles. It could have been done through gasoline vehicles, but unfortunately, you know, the gas automakers and traditional automakers, unlike Rivian, Tesla, they're not quick to make the consumer a less part of the driving experience. And that's okay, because that's kind of part of what makes combustion engines and gasoline vehicles, is that the driver and the operator is a part of the experience. And the thing with electric cars is that you kind of want to remove the human aspect from it. And I think that there's merit to that, and I think there's good benefits to it. Obviously, there's drawbacks as well, you know, with software and electrical components like doors not being able to just be opened as easily as just pulling it because the lever unlatches it. But, you know, hey, like everything, you know, that's for technology that's we're barely utilizing, that we've had for a long time, but that we're barely utilizing, it's progressing at a good, agreeable pace. And like I said, from 2020 to now 2022, that now they're fully functioning, they're fully rolling out. I'm like, that's a great turnaround. That's a really nice turnaround. And obviously there's bugs that need to be worked out, but you know, gas could have done it too, but you know, electric vehicles are here to kind of take that stress away. And the human aspect, the human character of operating this vehicle, whether it's a plane, train, automobile, whatever it is, semi-truck, whatever it is that the human aspect is still in control. The human is still in control, or a person or an entity is still in control of like how that operation is done, but all the operations are ran through one central device. This is the reason I love like Apple and stuff like that. All the derivations of the device are ran through one central processing system, one central OS, one central finite system. And that's what I like. So, you know what I mean? Like, instead of faffing about with like, you know, oh, let me do my theme on my Obama Android phone. Like, let me do it. No, I don't need all that. Like, just do everything for me. Can you just do everything for me? Like, if I wanted to do everything for me, if I wanted to do everything, then I'd go into self-checkout at Walmart and I would drive a 92 like Acura Integra where I have to do everything, including lift up the RPM meter because the dial's probably broken, and guess when I have gas because there is no this many miles to empty because the gas gauge also doesn't work. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Test out the music.
Bills, but to wake up and be alive. Another day of life, another day to strive. Work hard to get closer to my dreams. It's quite a